So here's another one of my little videos. It's called Awareness, Magnetism, and Form. So, where do I start? Well, over here I have this kind of depiction of awareness, what awareness kind of, it's not exactly like that. It's not meant to be accurate, but it's just kind of like a sense of what the experience of awareness is like. Awareness is like this spread out space of, of awareness. And that's kind of the, when you have the ultimate kind of experience of reality, this is just kind of a sense, a depiction of what that's like, of awareness. Now, awareness then, the kind of theory that I've been formulating, I've been formulating it in all my videos and trying to figure it all out. But one of the ideas I had was that thoughts were magnetic spin patterns and that everything's based on magnetism. Now, what's interesting is that you can kind of see this kind of, some kind of a, the basic idea is that you have awareness here, and then maybe there's some kind of fundamental energy substance. But in this fundamental energy substance, you have these spins, these magnetic spins, or magnetic spin patterns, rather. Now, from those, then you get to form. Now, there's some intervening steps. There's what I call magnetic spin structures, a physics of psychology, which was another theory that I had. But this is just kind of just to give the general idea that kind of the theory that I had always had this question of, I knew what awareness was because I had had spiritual experiences. I knew what form was because I could see it. But what I didn't know was the kind of what was in the middle. And I had this theory of a physics of psychology, which I kind of had a sense of what was going on. But as I put it all together and I said, well, if everything's based on magnetic spins, then thought is also based on magnetic spin, or thoughts are actually magnetic spin patterns. And that if you have magnetic spin structures which undergird the basic physics of psychology of the human being, of the human form, then ultimately undergirding that is these fundamental magnetic spin patterns, which are based on all these magnetic spins that would ultimately be happening maybe in some magnetic ether substance that fills space, that kind of grows out of awareness. But this just kind of helps to give a sense of this concept of kind of like the progression, how reality progresses, the main steps. You have spiritual awareness, then you have magnetic spin patterns, and then you have form. And there may be between these two a fundamental magnetic substance that these spins happen in, and between these two, these magnetic spin patterns and the human form, you have obviously magnetic spin structures, physics of psychology, and these other things. And that basically magnetism mediates between awareness and form. Essentially, magnetism moves form, and form also, I think, moves magnetism. And so there seems to be a one-way kind of relationship between awareness and magnetic spins or thought, and there seems to be a two-way relationship between the physical body and the underlying magnetic patterns. I'm not sure if that's accurate, but that seems to be the case. Likewise, as I said, magnetism mediates awareness and form, and my cat has a few things to say about it too. But every form is produced by magnetic spin patterns, and every movement or change in form generates magnetic spin patterns. So essentially, your form is never disconnected from the magnetic fields and patterns that it's within. It's always interacting with them. I don't think it's just a one-way relationship. I think it's a two-way. I think, though, that my sense of the way awareness works is that it's potentially, I think it's more of a one-way relationship between awareness and the magnetic fields and spins and so on in form. So that's just a basic idea. Yeah, awareness, magnetism, form. There you go. Thanks.